hard to see that I'm doing my thing, and I ain't gon' stop till everybody know my name. Better cup your check, 'cause I'll take that. First I wanna see if I can take over the world.
All right, tonight's AA Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Darius Jackson will be our subject, as he'll be making his debut at the AA level in this one. Steve, what have you heard about this prospect coming in?
Well, Matt, it is an exciting day for him, and it's exciting for us as well, because everything I've heard about him points to him being a prospect we should definitely keep our eyes on. He's a guy that they were targeting big time in the draft, and now they're happy to have him on board. They do think he's a little raw at this stage in his development, but they also say that if he really focuses on improving his game in the minor leagues, then he's got a real shot to someday make it to the show.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. It's opening night 2013, and we've got a great matchup here between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats.
And now, your New Hampshire Fisher Cats.
What's going on, YouTube? Cody with Babe Gaming, bringing you guys an MLB The Show 13 video here on PS3. We're here with Darius Jackson, left fielder for the Fighting Phils, the Phillies AA team. And as you can see, Jackson's stepping up to the plate. Now, these videos are going to be long, guys. I'm jamming 3 games into one video, a whole series between us and this time New Hampshire. So you guys will see 3 games of Darius and the Fighting Phils against New Hampshire. And this right here is game 1. As you can see, he gets on base right there. And now he's lining up, ready to go to second base, awaiting the pitch. As it goes right there, it goes right over. And Jackson gets right on second base, and he's safe. And it was nice for Jackson to get on base for his first bat. And starting off very strong. As you guys remember in the creation video, he's not the most powerful hitter. But he knows how to make the right hits. As you can see right there, he stutters, and he stutters before running off for second base first, and then he stutters when running from third to home. When I was playing it, it was very hard to get used to the base running. I didn't really know how to do it yet, and so the guy was still stuttering, and it was hard to get used to. But we slid home right there, and we got a run. And then right back there, I think there was an error out in the field. So we ended up getting on base. You see Jackson with his fast speed got on base. And right here, one of our guys got walked, causing Jackson to get to second base. But right there, our guy strikes out, and that is out number 3. So we did have 2 on base, but we couldn't capitalize. But we are up on New Hampshire right now, 4-0 in game 1 of this series. And as you can see right there, Jackson goes to grab the ball, but completely misses it, and totally fine, rookie mistake. And we tried getting over there as fast as we can. You guys saw in the creation video, Darius has very good speed, so it was really hard to not get there. And right here, he pops it up, and the ump calls an infield fly rule. For those of you who don't know what that means that they can't purposely drop the ball and get a double play or a triple play if there was more people on base. So they did sit there, and they did take the infield fly rule, and he got out. And as you can see right there, he also took a strike up the middle, more toward the lower of the box, and took a strike. So right now Jackson is 1 for 4 with a single and crossed the plate once. You guys saw earlier when he slid past the catcher. And right here, he makes a great hit up the middle, making his guy go to second and causing him to get on first base with another single. So it is the top of the 8th. We are still up by 4. And our guy up to bat crushes it. But it is going to be tracked down by the outfielder. And that is going to be the final out for that run. And right here, Jackson getting up to the bat again. And I thought I swung it, but I guess I didn't, and it was a poor at bat. So Jackson does sit down with another strikeout. But all is well because the Fighting Phils still ended up winning. As you can see right here, coach is coming over to congratulate Darius Jackson on his first game. Was only 2 for 6, but got a run and contributed to the team. As you can see right there, Danny Davidoff, our pitcher, is the player of the game. I'll see you guys in game 2.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. It's game 2 in the 2013 season between the Reading Fighting Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats.
And we're back. As you guys saw, we did win the first game. We are here in game 2. Still playing away in New Hampshire as Jackson tracks down the ball. His first play in the outfield. Tracks it down, gets the out. But we are up on these guys 1-0. And these guys are a pretty good team, so it's nice to get a win. But we're going to try to do our best to get another win out here. But for sure we want to take the series. So Jackson stepping up to the plate. And this is his first at bat. There are no people on base, no outs, and it's 0-0. So the count 0-0, but he takes the first pitch, hits it right to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to throw it over to the first base, and Jackson's going to be out. Got an okay at bat, but now Darius is out in the outfield, awaiting the hit as their batter crushes it. And he's going to track it down for another out. And that was the end of their inning. So now Jackson's stepping back up to the plate. 0 for 1 this game. He's got to get on track. As you can see, it's still 0-0. He's got to get on track to try to help his team. And right there, he guesses the pitch right. And he's going to crush it. And he flicks the bat, and you guys know what that means. That is a home run. Now, when I looked at this, you guys can take another look. They're going to show a couple of replays. But I thought it was foul ball until I saw him do the celebration and flick the bat. And I also thought it was foul ball when the replay came back. But if you guys look closely on the replay, I believe that it starts to go foul ball once it goes over the wall and passes the big yellow pole in the corner, as you guys can see right here. They're going to show it. So that is Darius Jackson's first home run of the season, first home run in the AA career, already in his second game. So doing great things, guys. You don't need to have your strength and your power all the way up to jack balls out of the park. I know my buddy Sports Gaming Universe. You guys know, not his fan. I know that he has his guy's power ridiculous up and strength and everything, and his guy hit home runs the first 2 at bats. Which is great, and I'm happy that he's doing that over there. But the way that I like my guys, I like to have some speed, but still be able to jack it out, still be able to hit in the gaps and the holes. So really liking Darius Jackson right now. He's doing great. As you can see right there, he struggled to track down that ball, and the guy does get on second base, and he's right back out again. And right here, I didn't really know how to read this. So as you can see, Darius Jackson screws up again. But like I said, I didn't really know how to read what the green meant or what the red meant or the arrows or anything. So it took me a while to really realize what that meant. But that error on, I don't even know if it was an error, but that screw up by Darius Jackson allowed their guy to get on first, and they had a guy on second. But look at Darius Jackson sending it all the way to the back wall. Almost another home run. Sends it to the back wall. As you can see right there, he stops because I thought he was out for sure. But he's going to come into second place and come into second base and stop at second base. So right here, we're getting ready to base run. Top of the 7th, and we are down by 1 run. 2 outs. 2-0 count. And as you can see right there, our guy hits it right up the middle. And look at, I stopped, and then I went back, and then right there, if you guys took a quick glance, you see a guy on the ground in the outfield. I thought that guy had the ball, and he was still fooling around the outfield with it. But it turns out that they did throw it to the pitcher. I wasn't paying attention. I did take off to home plate, looking stupid. And so as you guys saw, the catcher did tag me right there. And we are 2 for 3 with a solo home run and a double. Great stats, but what's going to happen right here is Darius Jackson's going to pop out to the pitcher. And he's going to end the game 2-4 with a solo homer and a double. Like I said, that was the top of the inning, last out. And the other team, New Hampshire, is hyped. And it sucks because Darius Jackson knows that you know, we had one chance to take the lead. We were on base and everything, and we took off, and the pitcher tagged us out when we could have easily stayed on third, maybe scored a run, tied the game up. And then he stepped up to the plate and couldn't make things happen. So it is what it is, though. So we don't come around with this win. So we are 1-1 now. As you can see right there is their play of the game. But I'll see you guys in Game 3.
One guy who outshined.
And now, your New Hampshire pitching staff.
And before we progress any further.
Oh, God. We're back here. And we're on Game 3, guys. And, man, this seems like a long video because it is. We do have 3 games, and we're cramming. But I'm bringing you guys great gameplay. As you see, Darius Jackson is going to stay at first, but does crank it all the way to the back wall. First hit of this game, and we're already on base. And it is 0-0, batter up. And he's going to smack it, but he's going to ground out, and that's going to be the last out of the inning. And so we're going to head to the bench. But Darius Jackson is up to bat with a 1-1. He is 1 for 1 with a single as we crank that one. And we do get on base right here, but there was an error in the outfield somewhere. And so we are only going to be 1 and 2 after this. But we still are on base with chances to do something other than our outfielder or our batter popping it up. And that is going to retire our inning. We had 2 guys on who couldn't make anything of it, but we are up 3-2 right now against New Hampshire. Like I said, Game 3, guys. We won the first one. They won the second one. As you can see right here, Darius Jackson tracks it down in the outfield and tosses it up. And now Darius Jackson coming back to the plate, 1 and 2 with a single. And right here, he just crushes it, and it drops right before they could get to it. I have a feeling that that guy could have caught it, but he doesn't even try to catch it. He just lets it drop, and Darius Jackson gets onto first base with another single. Just doing great with the singles so far this season. Look at those 2 guys dive and miss the ball, and the guy makes it to first base, and Darius Jackson makes it to second. But like I said, Darius Jackson doing great at the bat this season already. I'm very, very pleased how we've been playing and getting on base and all that good stuff. I already have a homer, so we're just out here trying to get the series win. And it is 3-2 right now. Bases loaded, and they do crush it, and they get it out to the catcher, who runs and tags on base instead of tagging us. And so we are going to be out. But not only are we going to be out, but all of our other guys couldn't capitalize even when we headed to the bench. And as you can see right there, Darius Jackson tracking down another ball. Great catch out in the outfield. We are 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI, guys. Love RBIs. You know, in this game, it's hard to come by RBIs. It's hard to come by runs, and it's hard to come by home runs. You know, it's hard to come by a lot of stats in this game compared to you know, NBA or NFL, or you know, playing Madden or NBA or 2K13 or anything like that. So look at this, guys. I could have swore we got Darius Jackson back to second base, but they do tag him out, which as you can see, he was pissed, and when I was playing the game I was pissed as well, because I believed that I was safe after getting that great sliding double just to be tagged out. But New Hampshire now cranks the ball out, and then Darius drops it on top of it, and they're going to get a guy who gets to second base. But it's okay because Darius Jackson is up to bat next. As you can see right here, we are up 8-2, top of the 9th, and Darius Jackson is just going to pop it up to the catcher. He's going to catch it, and he is going to retire our inning. And that's going to do it, guys. We won 8-2. As you can see right there, Darius Jackson 3 for 5, no runs, no homers, but we did get 3 RBIs. That's a bunch of RBIs. I was very pleased with that. But Edward Santiago for our team is player of the game. He was 3 for 5 as well, but he had 3 RBIs and 2 runs on top of it. So we didn't get the player of the game. Still looking for our first player of the game. As you can see right here as well, before we go, guys. We are batting a .467. Very good. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. But I'm cramming right now. We got to get out of here, guys. Like, subscribe. Cody with Babe Gaming. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.